type of violence or criminality, and I'm trying my hardest to stay away from it. My hardest. It'll take me 48 hours to get access to a thing. It'll take me another 48 hours to knock on a door and wig a family. And I don't want to. You're not grasping where I'm coming from. I don't think you really grasp it. I think you think it's just like a little story on YouTube or something. You're not grasping where I'm coming from. And I'm ruminating now about it. Do you understand? As I'm speaking to yous in my head, you don't understand what's going on up here, and that's why I've been screaming for help of the authorities since I've been released from custody, touching 9 years. Think about it. Why are the authorities keep on me off from the doctors? Why have I had 4 different psychiatric assessment appointments that have been cancelled? Why don't you want to diagnose me? What are you scared you're going to find? Something that you never found when you should have when I was younger. That's all they're asked about, covering their own asses, mate. You don't want to come near me, mate. Honest to God, and I'm not aggressive in the doctors. I'm like a knobhead. Do you understand what I'm saying? I know people have got jobs to do and they're not responsible. So I don't start being a knobhead and lipping off to no one. Past all that, I don't do it. There's just absolutely no reason why they should be neglecting me as a patient. For close to a decade. You're on it. Anyone else, they'd be addressed. Imagine how many people on here and on my social media have seen me scatty and feeling wrong, and they've been worried, and they've probably got on the phone and went bam, worried about him. No one comes. Yeah, for example, look, say you're seeing someone off TikTok who's relative, and she's saying she's going to unlive herself, and a couple of her supporters get on the phone, bang. Police would knock at the door and go wah, 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 bam. They can only send a firearms unit to my front door. They can't send a normal bobby to my front door. Don't know why. You know, when police want to speak to me, it's armed response that knock at the door. I don't know why. Do you understand what I'm saying? The systems never helped me. The medical centres in Liverpool didn't help me. The medical centres when I've got out of prison haven't helped me. The mental health clinics that I've been sent to by probation for assessments never carried out the assessments. They never helped me. And I've just been deteriorating since, basically, people. And I can be thinking the evilest things in the world and be smiling like the happiest guy in the world. You know, that's the way I am now. I can switch personalities. You know, I've done enough characters in my life to go from evil to good in a flash. It's horrible. I'm a kind, loving kid, but I'm an evil adult. Why are you on probation, Aaliyah? And you know what? You've heard me for years crying about my mental health not being addressed. And it's not like I'm not trying to address it. I'm doing exactly what I'm meant to do to get in front of a doctor and say, look, get me diagnosed with what I've got. And they just keep on adjourning it. It's like they want me to go out and do a Tower Bridge. They want me to run out and do it all day. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? It's like they want me to go out on the streets and do what all them nutters have done. So they can turn around and go, look, we were right about him. They haven't even tried to help me. They don't want to help me. They probably want this to happen. Yeah, so look, I'm in prison. I'm in the last year. I'm going home in a year. I'm having an interview with inside probation and inside offender management unit. Map of 3 tier 4 I'm on. Right, so the observations and the restrictions are massive on me. I'm in prison and I'm telling them two people, probation and OMU, I'm gonna get out and be the first Christian Jihadi John. Now, if someone like me is telling two officials, seriously wound up and angry, and I'm telling these officials I'm going to be the next Jihadi John in the city of Liverpool, Christian, what should they have done? Exactly like that. That's what they should have done. Instantly. They never. You're on it though. Do you understand where I'm coming from? Why didn't they? Why didn't they? Why isn't it all documented when everything else is? And this is what I'm saying to you, lad, they don't give it. And I don't condone the actions of half of these people that they call lone wolves. That's what they call us, lone wolves. And I'm looking at most that these people are doing, and then I do a little bit of research, and the way MI5 and the special branch has persecuted them lads to the point of isolation, it's exactly what they've done to me. Exactly the same as what they done to me in my first 2 years from out of custody is what they done to them kids. Isolated them, wouldn't let them go to their own area, wouldn't let them speak to their own families and their own friends, wouldn't let them fart, destroyed the life that they had because they couldn't participate in it. That's what drives these kids, the majority of them, to do madness on the streets. And if you look at their backgrounds, the majority of them have spent time in prison. All of them, actually. It's like they want happening on the streets in Britain. They want people going lone wolf in Britain. And that's why you've seen a lot of them going lone wolf over the last 15 years. And don't sit there thinking it doesn't happen, because it does.